Good evening, YB gang. I'm closer to my microphone than the keyboard is.
Don't fucking believe it.
Bro, the microphone is on top of the monitor.
Don't believe it.
You want me to take a picture of the setup?
It's edited.
Man, you don't believe me. What does it
You
take
never
to be
believed the man of
believable?
dust.
Hey, look. I might be a dust man, but I ain't dusty.
Are you still streaming?
I started up
He
a new
reaching the
stream.
stream because somebody like threw milk in his rotor or something.
Oh.
No, that was earlier when we were playing Gartic Phone.
Why is the line
This
throwing
was
milk in your
completely
router?
Huh?
Who's throwing milk in routers?
Muhammad, your cheeks are brown. Be quiet.
Who's throwing milk in routers, Dustman? Are you doing it?
No?
That's a lie. That's the no of a suspicious individual. That's the no of a man who's lying.
How many times have you lied? Too many to count, right? Exactly.
3.5.
No need to be presumptuous, but are you like, you're like a real estate salesman, you know? You just say things.
Yeah, well, you're like Brian Griffin. Kill yourself. I
Like,
don't know.
I'm like Brian Goulet, okay?
Dude, I want to fuck Lewis so badly.
Hey, you gotta get through Papa
Louis?
Wheelie first.
Louis?
Lewis.
From what?
From Family Guy.
Luis. Lois.
Yeah,
Not
Lewis.
It's Luis.
It's Lewis.
It's Luis.
No, but nobody in the show says Luis.
Everyone like, hey Luis, come
It's-
over here and kiss me.
Okay, you know what?
Now.
Here, let me get.
No, it's Lois.
Yeah, and everybody says Lewis, not Luis.
See, it's Lewis, man. It's loose, man.
It's spelled Luis, yes, but it's not pronounced Luis.
You see, M-Boss is over here like screaming, "It's Lewis, man! It's Lewis, man!" No.
It's like GIF over GIF. GIF is the right way.
Hey, now you're getting controversial. I advise you stop
Gif is
talking
GIF
now.
way to hell after they call God
God, Jod.
You know what? When you go meet Jeffrey the giraffe, and you call him Geoffrey the giraffe, like he's gonna snap your neck and you're gonna be sad. Now, I'll have you know, as long as Toys R Us was in business, Jeffrey would send me a birthday card every year. Like, happy birthday.
Here's 99 cents off our Xbox 360.
Bro, I don't even care what coupons it had in
Look
it.
your
I'm
goddamn
just glad Jeffrey
head
was sending me a
smooth
card.
off.
Like, Jeffrey remembered me.
You wonder why they went out of business.
That's been
What, because he would send me a card all the time?
No, because they never gave good deals.
Bro, Jeffrey was a real one.
Although I did go to Toys R Us for Legos a lot. But I also went to Target for Legos.
Alright. I've come to the realization that I'm not streaming.
I am a surgeon. I am a surgeon. If you clip off scene of that retard.
Please OD, nigga. I beg.
Huh?
Overdose on what?
If I care, Adderall?
I'm gonna overdose on painkillers.
Well, it's less than
It's like my
10
hero.
minutes. You said,
I'll
I'll be
supply
back
it for
in
this
10 minutes. You bought a
Everybody
pill,
knows
too.
M-Boss has to take Vicodin 3 times a day for his chronic back pain, and that's just a
He
fact.
That does
takes
sound
Viagra.
He takes
Hey,
Vicodin for his back pain.
I'm no idiot.
Yeah, you
From
are.
the massive
What?
balls he
How could you
has.
say
It
that?
weighs back down.
I'm awesome.
Hey, Muhammad.
Huh?
I'm like, hey, look. Let's get the facts straight, okay?
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna set the record straight right now.
No.
Look, you can't just go around calling me a dummy. Cause you're a bigger
Too
dummy.
late. No,
Yes.
you're the dummy. Alright, pal. Like, every day when you wake up in the morning and your dog comes and chases you, you're like... And your mom, like, tells you, looks you dead in the eyes, and, like, says, shut up. And if you don't shut up, she, like, responds with...
I'll blow your goddamn head smooth off.
Now look,
You're sitting there, like,
since
pulling your
since
pants.
you're fighting this war, this is what happens, right? Like, I wake up in the morning, right? And then, like, I turn off the alarm, I wake up everybody else in the house, like... And then I go around, right? And then I'm like, good morning, USA. And then it's like, the dog comes at me, the dog tries to, like, bite my hand off. I just look him in the eye.
You serve zero purpose. You should kill yourself now.
And that's why I don't have a dog. Then I go, I get into my car, I come home. Then Muhammad starts being weird. So I just tell him to go to bed.
Yeah, well, every time you go to school, like, your teacher looks at you in the class and, like, assigns you a new assignment, and he says, like,
Why don't you study an ant colony, you fucking retards?
you have to go home and sit there and study for hours on end. Well, like, I'm over here getting that.
Cha-ching!
Nah,
Okay, that was a good one.
the teacher, he comes after me, and he gives me the assignment, and I just go like,
Just when I need the bus. When I need to bus.
Why is there somber music? Then, like, you go to the hospital, and then your doctor tells you you have a lump, so sadly.
You go.
Bro, what you do when the doctor goes up to you, just tells you you're gonna die.
That's a good one.
Nah, but it's like, this is me when I walk into Muhammad's house.
My bad, bro. I made your mom come.
Nah,
What?
that was the screams of agony when I was blowing the place sky high.
There's gonna be a witch that comes
Oh
out.
wait, that's right. No, I put a picture of my prompt. It was for African, but he didn't even say thank you.
Alright, go spam ping him. He's still on. I don't
Yeah,
think.
yeah, no, I forgot, cause it was like African when he blows Muhammad's brains out, but I didn't get to see it.
That don't sound right. That don't sound right.
That's what it was. You guys saw it. I didn't get to see it.
Like, officer, arrest this man.
Alright, we got like 30 minutes to read Umineko. I'm tired of waiting around. You guys
It's
take,
your fault.
You're the one who's
what you
playing the
mean?
game.
You guys take too long. I'm taking this into my own hands.
What?
Look, I keep my promises, okay? If you solve the riddle of the epitaph, you should be able to reach the Golden Land. That's what I'm telling you, okay? And when you do, the ceremony will end. And I'm talking to you, Muhammad. No more people will die. How about that?
How about that? So you're saying a complete monster like you follows the rules.
Oh shoot! Buzz took a suicide pill.
This nigga was actually talking. Did this nigga actually OD?
He just left the chat. No, you didn't know the.
He just left? Oh, wait, I was gonna expose him.
Oh shoot.
You know what? It doesn't matter. Alright, Mbaz, you're done for.
Oh, what?
It doesn't matter. Mbaz, you're done for.
Uh-oh. Oh shoot! Bud is incompetent. Wait.
He's one of the worst FBI agents in the world.
Delta read that he had an accident. Now Muhammad's cheeks aren't the only ones that are brown. Burgers, you're done for. What? Wait, I got it. Did you say that, Burgers? Buzz, you have no empathy.
Yeah, I just said
Guys-
Mbaz, you have no idea.
Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna check the FBI for any nerds. Oh,
Okay, how long did it take for you to make that one up?
3 seconds. I just saw Mbaz in the chat. I just thought of the nerd react one.
Alright. Muhammad doing his scat fetish thing. What?
Dude, are we gonna like expose all these secrets on stream?
Did you got Jamaican reacted? Like Mbaz taunting JFK after he put his brain into a monkey. See, he refuses to like deny this. 'Cause he knows it's true. See, he's even trying to like overshadow the fact that it's JFK over there, like trying to scream out and make as much noise.
Look, my cap never turned forward. My cap always turned backward at an angle.
Like you know exactly where you're going, boss. You're welcome, dear. They know you by face.
Alright, look, I won't deny that I'm brutal and unjust and a monster. However, I'm a witch. I use magic. In order to use magic, there are some rules that must be followed. Because I'm a witch, I cannot neglect those. You should believe at least that much. He just immediately starts coping.
So even after all the crazy stuff you've done, you're still telling me to believe at least in the rules.
I do play tricks. Of course, I also deceive people. I'm no different from humans in that regard. But not once have I disregarded a promise I've spoken. What about humans? Do you always keep your promises?
Since we have catchphrases like keep your promises, it's hard to imagine that we always follow them properly.
From my perspective, humans are the truly selfish monsters. There's nothing as dubious as a human's promise. Even I sometimes make contracts with humans, but you wouldn't imagine how strict an agreement must be made just to grant a single foolish wish. If there's even a small loophole, they'll immediately say something like, increase the number of wishes to 100, or go turn yourself into a bean.
There's this thing Dad always says. He says there's nothing as scary as contracts. According to him, it's only natural that people who sign without reading them thoroughly will get chewed to the bone. He's made a killing through vice.
Imagine it. When people are born, they know nothing of fraud. They get it from somewhere. and so they learn it. Yet the crimes of the human world, where people must press up against each other. Let me see. I've heard that from a witch somewhere. Oh well. I'm not as heartless as you think, you see.
Liar! You killed so many people.
Swear to God, that sounded like you just said nigger.
It's true. And you did it in such horrible ways, too. How could you not be heartless?
I'm going on the stream just to rehear this. Hold up.
You say you keep your promises? Don't say shit like that. I won't accept you. Well, he just changed his mind. Ever. I believe my only way to resist you is never giving up on that.
I see. So you're saying this eternal torture will be the same for me? Hold on. Perhaps. 1,000 years is a long time. Maybe a witch's true strength is decided not by their magical power, but by the strength of their endurance. Yes, I can accept how terrifying Lady Byrne is.
Damn you babbling on and on about this incomprehensible stuff. Let's quickly get back to this eternal future. I'm prepared to stick around for 1,000 years, or even 10,000 years.
It's barely been like a couple of days, and
It's been
Battler's already
great.
like losing his wits. Like, I wonder if he can last 10,000 years. Good. It looks like you've regained some of your will to fight. It would be boring otherwise. Come now, don't you often see it in competitive games? Sometimes one player intrudes on their opponent's territory, but the opponent is so weak that it's a bit of an anticlimax, so the first player loses on purpose to extend the game until the last round. During which they get serious and shower their opponent with blows, right?
I don't get what that means.
It's the same as wine. If you don't let it age well, it won't sparkle. You're the same as that wine. I'll carefully make you age. I'll raise you to be the best alcohol to adorn my elegant time. So don't give up after only this much. Keep on denying me. After all, as long as you don't accept me, I'm nothing more than a fleeting illusion. Mohammed,
Oh,
it's your time, it's your month.
Your month.
Look,
My month?
come here, it's the
No matter how many times I see it. It's awful.
I truly sympathize. Shannon, please get the key. Even though she is dead, Madam is a lady. I cannot touch her.
Of course.
big boop.
Shannon nodded
Yes,
smirking, her expression filled with a sense of duty. You said that last time. Ben, Goda, and Shannon had broken a suitable window or were inside the chapel. Since they really hadn't wanted to break one, they'd search for another way just in case. But in the end, after proving once again that there was nowhere they could slip in through, it only became more obvious that this chapel was a mysterious closed room. Inside the chapel, time had stopped ever since the last time they'd left it. Even Ben wasn't able to approach that gruesome Halloween party again. It was only natural. It reminded him again of the sadness of losing both parents at once. And Goda, thinking of the possibility that those corpses might have changed in some horrible way now that half a day had passed, didn't want to let George get near them, or Ben. Shannon followed Goda's instructions and approached the party table. Normally, Shannon might have resented having another dirty job forced on her, but now she could truly understand Goda's mental state. Even though Goda had prodigious skill, he'd gotten dragged into trouble, losing his job and ending up left out on the streets before Natsui gave him a new life. Though it had been just a casual employment decision for Natsui, Goda must have thought it a turning point in his fate. Those around Goda could see that he felt a special kind of loyalty to Natsui, but he probably didn't want to lose that feeling even after her death.
That's genuinely scary.
Now that half a day had passed, the bodies of Natsui and the others had changed completely.
Are they like rotten?
No, they're brand new.
Yeah, they actually got really fresh.
Wow.
Small bugs sniffing out the smell of death had started to gather.
I thought it was because of the candy.
It really wasn't something you'd want to look at directly. Madam, excuse me. Because of her long experience as a servant, Shen had an idea of which pocket Natsui kept the key to her room in. It would probably this pocket. Her guest didn't fail her. Just by touching the outside of the pocket, she was immediately able to feel it. It's here. The key to Madam's room. Shannon held the key up high, showing the others it had been found. As Ben and Goda watched her, their eyes opened wide. That wasn't the expression Shannon was expecting, so it startled her. You gon' die. After all, Ben hadn't noticed.
It's on.
Ben and Goda, watching from afar, noticed it first. When Shannon had held the key up high, a blizzard of gold leaf had seeped up from around the table. There were countless gold butterflies. It was the first time Ben had seen them, so it might have looked like some kind of illusion. But Goda already knew. He knew that those gold butterflies were far from beautiful, and that they would bring about some kind of misfortune. And that gold swell trying to suck Shannon in.
Shannon-san, run!
Oh. Yeah! Shannon also realized the gold butterflies were trying to swallow her up. She ran unsteadily, her expression still shocked. As she did, gold butterflies danced around her all at once. They grouped together. They tried to swallow her up.
Shannon! Dude, what is this? Are these the gold butterflies you guys were talking about?
Outside, quickly. You bastards. Dang it.
Ben and Goda rushed up to Shannon, driving off the cloud of butterflies. And while the butterflies were scattered, they ran towards the broken window. However, they needed a good footing to get out the window, which was surrounded by shards of broken glass. When they'd entered, there had been enough time to prepare for that, but now there was none.
Let's go out through the door. There's no time to look for food.
It won't open. It's stuck.
Give it to me. I feel like there's probably time, to be honest.
It probably is fine.
Yeah, here it is.
You're
wait.
Sam. Quickly.
There's something quickly. Don't
Hey.
take me lightly. Oh.
Don't take me lightly. That was me.
Goda took off his jacket, swinging it around and scattering the group of butterflies. Just then he was outnumbered would be a real understatement. It was doubtful that it even bought them a short amount of time. Ben struggled with the broken handle. Its age showed and it didn't turn well. I can't leave it to strength, it needs the right angle, or there's some trick to it.
George Summer. Back to one up.
At that moment, Goda stopped. He was seen by it. In other words, their eyes met. On top of the party table. No, stained glass behind him, floating, laughing, was the figure of the witch. He saw the figure of the laughing witch in the center of the golden whirlwind, the gold butterflies fluttering about at the ready.
Beatrice.
It should have been Goda's first meeting with her, but he knew her at a glance. Just like the other servants had said, this was certainly the witch of the portrait herself.
This is also Mohammed.
It is almost time for dinner, is it not? I am the host of this mansion now, so I must give you a warm reception before your wonderful dinner. And look, we even have 3 people fit to order. My, how truly convenient. You gotta do it like Hank Hills.
Oh shoot. It's open.
Goda-san, quickly!
Are there any scenes where she doesn't have a shirt on?
Beatrice.
Huh.
Thank God our boss is gone.
Are you sure it's a good idea to just stand there? If you think this place will make a fitting cemetery for yourselves, could be my guests. I must praise your spirit for wanting to stay by your own master's sides and serve them even after your death.
The golden whirlwind that wrapped around the witch burst. It was like an evil hand that literally spread its fingers and was trying to attack me. The cloud of gold butterflies attacked with a fluttering sound.
Hurry. We can't stay here.
Ben's voice brought Shannon and Goda back to their senses. Standing here now would make them like frogs getting stared down by a snake. They had to resist. They had to fight this incarnation of the new, brutal, and frightening order in which Rokenjima had been enveloped. There was no time to pick up their umbrellas. 3 of them dashed out into the pouring rain. 3 of them never realized that they didn't turn around. But the gold butterflies apparently couldn't handle the rain too well, and this hampered their ability to chase after the humans. While one of them turned free, 3 people ran from their golden pursuers and flew into the mansion.
How nice. It wouldn't be a sword any other way.
They unlocked the door and dashed into the room. A bit of descent from Natsumi's favorite gentle incense remained in
Honestly, like, Rose's cheeks are gonna be so red when it's like she walks outside the parlor and it's like the 3 of them are literally just running away from actual Beatrice. Like, she's like, I'm gonna kill you. And it's like, hey, so how do you think the other murders happened then? She's like, it's the servants, it has to be the servants.
However, there was no time to let that comment
Where is it? You seen it was an education box, right? It's just a story I heard. I never heard exactly where it was.
I think it'll probably be in her dresser or next to the bed. Shannon's womanly sensibilities led her to conclude that. But next to the bed, there was only an incense burner, a half-read novel, and glasses. However, the dresser was elegant and had many drawers, and it would be understandable if she almost forgot it was there.
Sorry.
He began to violently open each one of the drawers. He had to hurry. He couldn't actually hear footsteps, but he had the feeling that the witch was approaching. He had the feeling that her laugh was approaching. He emptied the drawers one by one and examined their contents. Every small box or nickel contained a treasure box, and the amount of effort it would take to inspect all of them made him feel a little dizzy. Maybe it's this box. It's locked and I can't open it. At a glance, it looked slightly larger than a music box. When shaken, it rustled as though various small objects were inside. But it was locked and didn't open. Normally, you'd hide the key somewhere nearby. Though some people would always carry it on their person. I don't know.
There's no choice. Break it. We can't do it with force, right? We might break the mirror inside. Could there be a tool to pry it open? So...
Yoda looked all over the room, trying to see if there was a tool that could be used. He noticed the door, which had been left open ever since it entered. He approached the door to close it. Doggy Obama with shadows of people approaching from beyond the darkness in the hall. No, it was the shadows of people, because they weren't human at all.
Hurry!
Yoda's voice trailed off. It was the shock of seeing the procession of those not of this world. He was a servant, so he knew all the servants working for the Ushiromiya family, but he didn't know about these. However, they were definitely servants, and not working for Ushiromiya Kunzo or Ushiromiya Krause. Well, how did he know? These new servants who worked for the new master, the golden with the
I thought that those were Kinzo's servants, to be honest.
had goat heads and bright red forward eyes of lava. The new master laughed loudly and told me directly to the new servant. Saw them approach, piercing the darkness like quickly. First, he was clad in the blue butterflies that were for sale. Oda hurriedly closed the door and locked it. Why wasn't it locked before? However, just as he locked it, it returned to normal, just as though a spring or something had knocked it back. It gave the illusion that some pranks were beyond the doors unlocking it every time he locked it. It couldn't reach the other side of the door yet. He was doing it, how? Things felt like the thing with a broken coil. Click, point.
It won't lock. Even if I lock it, it unlocks. What's going on? Did you think a lock would stop me? Did you think the door to that room could hold back that room's new master?
It was like the witch could see Goda's frantic effort through the door. Even now, the footsteps continued to approach. And when not just their footsteps, but even their breath could be heard. Goda gave up on the lock and slammed into the door, locking it using his own large body.
Bam. Quickly, quickly, quickly.
Ben, what about this?
That's better. Let me have it. The fountain pen isn't working.
They're gonna break the fountain pen. Why are they doing that?
Yeah.
Ben took it and once again dug into the crack under the lid of the treasure box. It looks like it's working.
Quickly, quickly.
They're gonna stab you through the door. The pressure from across the door grew stronger. Goda screamed. This wasn't a war cry during a testing prank. He was terrified. He was simply terrified that nothing but a single wooden door would stop him from pulling something out of the door. But he was still lucky. It wasn't trusting the things directly. Stare on the other side of the door. How it was doing it directly. Notice the guy was fully thinking, brave, but pathetic, piercing. Therefore, one that was more real. Oda couldn't believe what was happening right before his eyes. Coming through the door, an arm was lifting straight to the wood like it was water. The blue mist was the most natural thing in the world. It rubbed the back of Oda's hand as the crank protected the door shut. It lit up down to his chest and then up to his cheek. By now, Oda's pain wasn't even audible.
Hear a dog whistle. Yeah, the dog whistle.
You could hear a sweet whispering voice from across the door. It wasn't coming from the witch, but it sounded like a young woman. However, that didn't change the fact that came from someone else. Who's this?
That's Marcel.
Huh?
Marcel, you gotta voice a woman.
Oh shit. So cute. Hey, you see it, right? Your life, like flashing before your eyes. Let me know when it's over, okay? Thanks. It's over already, isn't it?
Just sneezes all over him.
Teehee.
Meaty sneeze.
That lewd arm burst, and then they heard the sound of something jumping across the room at incredible speed. They didn't know what it was. Incredibly fast, small, like steel, or maybe a beetle. When it buried itself right in the center of Oda's chest and stopped, they realized for the first time that its true form was something like a snake with strange design on it. Oda's large body shook, bent backwards, and fell over. The door opened softly, even though no one was pushing it, welcoming in the new master of this room.
Wait, can't they just like grab the snake and the steak and use it as a pry bar for the box?
But no, they're already opening the box.
Letter openers.
They would definitely die if they went over to get the steak right now.
That's true.
It looked almost as though you were.
I guess it's a bait.
Or something. The gold attendants came in and one after another stripped. And that witch came in, and the gold butterflies came in. The room was wrapped in a blizzard of gold leaf that fell and piled up, turning it more and more into a world of gold.
Shannon, the roulette has chosen you and George. Bad even. Thank me for your day of release. Do you have any regrets? You don't, do you? Receiving an engagement ring from the man you fell for and then being killed before spending your first night together. That hardly counts as a regret at all, right? You wanted him to hold you, didn't you? You wanted him to teach you a woman's joy, right? No, Shannon, you're dribbling. See, your regret is dripping down from your mouth. I can see it dribbling down from your mouth, Shannon.
Correct. It was the sound of the lid to the treasure box breaking open. When Ben turned it over, accessories, crowns, and very small objects enough to be a treasured when she was a girl, hello. Mixed in with that was a pouch that stood up from the rest. She picked it up and was immediately sure. This was it.
I found it. This is it. So close and yet so far. Die! Saw!
All at once, the gold butterflies attacked Ben, who was hurriedly trying to remove the contents of the pouch. At that time, a bright red flash seemed to light up the room for an instant. That red flash seemed to cut a hole in the cloud of gold butterflies raging around the room, drawing a circle with Shannon at the center. Wait, what? So the resulting scene looked truly divine. Almost though a single streak of light had cut through the clouds in this world of gold. Ben, who was curled in a ball and trying to protect himself from the group of butterflies, didn't have a clue what was going on.
Shannon is higher ranking than Cannon.
Then he noticed that Shannon was standing guard in front of him, shielding him. She glared at the witch with the rest of the serious face she'd never shown her before.
I had forgotten. You're another sample of Kinzo's outstanding furniture. And you've matured much more than Cannon.
How could you do that to Cannon, Colonel? I don't mean killing him. How could you erase his remains and even try to disgrace his honor?
Come now, Shannon. Is that why you're mad? If you're lonely because Cannon hasn't been around, just let me know, and I'll let you see him whenever you like.
When the witch snapped her fingers, one of the 6 gold attendants glittered gold and changed into Cannon. It was definitely a sight to make one doubt their eyes. It was definitely Cannon's face. However, in those eyes, the glint of Cannon's integrity was nowhere to be seen. They were the hazy eyes of furniture that only obeyed the orders of the witch. Ben couldn't understand the scene right before his eyes. He finally understood why Goda and the rest had been unable to talk about what they'd seen in the servant room. Are you enjoying this?
Yes, I am. It's always fun to reunite a pair that have been torn apart by death. After all, I get to enjoy tearing them apart by death, reuniting them, and then tearing them apart again. So, Cannon, go and play with your sister. If she knocks you about, let her see you suffer with all the anguish you can manage.
From the imposter Cannon's arm, a strangely shining curve extended. He planned to tear Shannon apart with death. A single stroke, he would attack Shannon, who still hadn't prepared her heart, and... I won't forgive you. I'll never forgive you for dishonoring the dead not just once, but twice.
Enough babbling. Go get killed by your brother, Shannon. I'm sure you'll bear witness to a wonderful dream.
The imposter Cannon certainly seemed to lunge at Shannon, drawing several purple curves. But when he flew at her, it was as though some kind of invisible wall had been placed in front of her. The wall repelled the imposter, leaving a bright red ripple on its surface. No, it didn't repel him, it smashed him. It knocked him back, turning him into golden dust, into little bits scattering him. Why Shannon OP? Like, he's very...
Bro, she just ate the body no me.
Yeah, she has like an AoE barrier around her. Like, what? That foolish furniture who had taken Cannon's form and even disgraced his honor after death, broke into countless gold butterflies. When those butterflies themselves broke into pieces, and those pieces were broken into pieces, until they were no longer butterflies, but a golden splash that faded away.
Shannon.
Muhammad.
Oh,
Ben,
Bro,
please don't move from that spot.
look at the stream, Muhammad.
I don't want to shift the central axis.
sorry, Marcel, you there?
What?
With your day off.
Well, this is certainly a
What?
surprise.
Friday?
So that your face makes it look as though you wouldn't hurt a fly, you can display such power.
Or
I see. So that spirit mirror is lending you strength. But you don't have the tools or the
I
time
love
to draw its true
I
power.
love the blue lights. I love the cool
Uh,
dots.
I'm gonna go watch it. You wanna come, Muhammad, or no?
I'm doing something already, but I'm reading some.
You're reading.
Yeah,
What a minute.
Go with me, rubber.
I won't let you have either of those.
The spirit mirror Ben gripped had let out a divine glow, displaying strength powerful enough not to submit to wicked forces. But that glow was no match for the witch's sinister nature.
This is why furniture can be frightening. That feeling like unexpectedly stubbing your little toe on the corner of a cabinet. Yes, this is why furniture can be frightening. You furniture, furniture, furniture!
I am not furniture. And right now, you seem very pitiful to me.
alright, night night. Love y'all.
I'm back to sleep.
Oh. Oh. What did this furniture, who hasn't lived even 100 years, just say to a 1,000-year-old witch?
You're a very pitiful person. Of course, two people in love will have regrets when they're separated. But they'll feel none of the kind of regret you're hoping for.
You dare to speak, furniture? Have you forgotten the days when you were so desperate to be tied to George that you licked my shoes? Ben, even?
Living with love and crawling through the muck is what humans do. If you sneer and look down on them for that, then you are far inferior to them. Especially now, I pity you. How precious it is for a loving couple when they bring their love to fruition by sleeping together on their first night. It does have meaning, it definitely does. But it's completely different from what you're saying. It means something so sacred that one such as you have no right to speak of it wickedly. So I no longer have any regrets. Ben and I have sworn our love to each other. As proof, I accepted his ring. With that, our eternal vows were completed. No matter how you torture us with your wicked magic and your malice, you cannot disgrace eternity.
Huh. Don't speak in cheap ideals like some poet. Love is lust, totally meaningless unless you're sleeping together. Men are mere flies and maggots that get drawn to your female scent and crowd around you. Do you still not understand that at your age? You'll despair. The very first time you witness the dark lust of that glasses man behind you, you'll be crushed, shocked, dumbfounded,
Glasses
stupefied, and it's all useless, Shannon. Yeah, that's enough talk out of you, you furniture. Who the hell do you think you are talking like that? No matter how beautiful you try to make love sound, in the end it's a fraud because your love is filthy filth. Don't people become adults when they realize that? Die, you trash, furniture scrap. I'll turn you into a filthy maggot, and then we'll see whether that glasses guy still loves you. I'll show you this guy only has his eyes on your flesh. Die, you piece of poop. Don't you tell me about love.
The Beatrice gets her heart broken once, and then she just does this. The invisible column of light with Shannon at the center started to have bright red ripples drawn all over it at once.
This is the Bari no me is like unstoppable.
Why is it just so OP? The wall did its best to withstand the unseeable malice that tried to corrode in on them from all directions.
What? Do you actually think you're resisting? You're insignificant, you're frail, just like your cheap ideals, just a failed pretense. You're just hiding what you don't want to see by covering it with a veil. Do you still not understand? That's why you're furniture, you furniture. See, it's being erased.
The golden windstorm that covered the room gradually began to shave the walls off the column that protected Shannon and Ben. The bright red ripples frantically drew a resisting pattern, but that just turned it into a red wall of despair that began to wrap the two of them up. Ben, I'm sorry. It was too much for me after all.
Yeah, thank you. You fought for my sake. That alone makes me happy.
The round wall that had once protected them was assaulted and covered with a trail of bright red ripples as it seemed to scream, and it began to suck the two of them up instead. Ben, can I ask you a favor? Shannon grasped Ben's hand behind her, so Ben hugged her shoulders just as strongly.
What is it?
In the end, please let me hear you say, I love you.
Yeah. Sayo, I will forever go.
After Genji finished his late meal. Actually, it is 2. Yeah.
Oh wait, you're right. Oh shoot, it's 2 o'clock in the this
look at
cursed hour.
I mean, Ben and Shannon did just get finished off,
That's what I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you at 3 a.m.
and like it broke the glass.
Do you have my phone number?
No,
Give me your phone number, Mohammed. On stream.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna send it to you through DMs. I'm not gonna read it out right now. Okay?
Okay.
There's a federal agent in the chat right now.
That's true.
Okay, just say it.
I'm gonna add you to my contacts list. Oh wait, I gotta pick a profile picture now for Muhammad.
Oh, nice guy. You make sure not to give it to M-Boss, yeah?
Alright.
Like, I don't want him to tap into my phone when I'm talking to somebody, okay?
That is true. So just by the number alone you can hack it.
Exactly. He'll like single my number down.
Alright, I got a hard picture for you, Muhammad.
Oh.
Alright, take a look at this.
You're evil for that. You're evil for that. You're evil for that, bro. Someone's gonna get your phone and see this.
No, bro, I just imagine, like, you call me one day, and If you call me right now, I'll take a screenshot of what it looks like.
I don't know where your number is.
Oh shoot!
can't
Wait,
call
I gotta hit you up.
Dude, who's calling me? Who's this guy from Miami, Florida? Hello?
Bam.
Alright, nice guy, Dustman. Now I have your number.
No, let me take a screenshot of what the calling screen looks like.
Okay, real. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, sure.
I know you see it.
So real.
It's too real.
I'm not accepting that as a curse waiting to happen. Alright, look.
Terrified. It's so real. Don't worry, I'll do the same thing with you.
Not true. I'm not holding up the stream, Numbuzz. This is the end of the stream. We always gotta waste a little bit of time at the end. Huh.
Get out a photo. I'll find a really good photo for my reel here. I'll find one soon. I can't find a good photo. I'll find it soon. I'll find it soon. This is the best I can do for now.
But I already know Mohammed's number.
I just made a generic screenshot with it blocked out, just in case.
But what if somebody calls you? Like, if he calls you while you're in public, and then they just think you're getting a call from like a killer clown.
It's so real.
Yeah, let me dismiss the YB gang.
I've completed it.
I'm gonna get on my phone. I'm gonna scroll through my contacts and show you because I have some funny pictures in there.
There you are, that's man.
Oh shit!
It was between that photo and this one.
He didn't laugh.
He didn't laugh.
That was kind of harder, to be honest. So the chimp.
Okay, I'll change it to the nice little. He didn't laugh.
He didn't laugh.
He hadn't giggled.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, one of these days you're gonna be chilling and you're just gonna see Roger looking and staring at you with that mean stare.
Okay, it's complete. Now you're not laughing.
Alright, I'm gonna dismiss YB gang, you know? Because you gotta dismiss them with lots of love, lots of care, lots of affection. YB gang, y'all the best. Life is Roblox. YB gang, you guys are cool. We love the YB gang. YB gang, YB gang, YB gang. well, I'll catch you all around the corner. What are you guys' latest Umineko theories? How do you think this is all gonna go down? You think Beatrice is really a witch? I don't think she is, because Badler said she isn't. And I think she's just a professional locksmith. Well, you guys hit me up in the comments, YB gang, and debate me. And if you have an opinion different than mine, we're gonna clash. So, anyway, thank you, YB gang. Have a nice trip home. Text me when you're home. And thanks for being with us today. Have a nice day.